Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Luke Renderboss here with another realm tour. It's been a long time since I did the last realm tour. That way we can give you a quick little summary of all the builds that we've built here. And I think you guys are going to like it quite a bit. Now, if we go up here, and I go like this, and I go... Ready? Yum. Lots of stuff has changed. We got glossy tile floors now. Look at that. Kind of crazy. No, that's just the new RTX stuff. Look at that. This is the new bank build. Oh my word. Kind of crazy, isn't it? Just finished this. This one's more stocked than the other side is, but yeah. Oh, I love this build. It's a great place. Don't exactly know why all the floors are reflecty, but that's fine. So, this is the project that I've been working on for a long time. Obviously, I hope you guys have watched the bank extension or upgrades, and that would be awesome if you did. Leave a like and subscribe on those, too. But then we got Diego's build that he commissioned me to build for him. So this one was a really special one that I had to build, where it took the place of Zeke's old shop that used to be here back when I think I did the first one. But we wanted to keep the sign, and I had to build him kind of like a Wally Mart kind of look of build. That's what he wanted. It is kind of messy in here, but that's because he hasn't done anything with it. But this is one of my favorite builds in the realm. This is because of kind of how or why I made it. I love it. Even inside, it's kind of cool. I love it. Now, I'm gonna jump off the building a little bit. Go over here. There's Diego's terracotta tree. Don't know why I pointed that out, but why not? This is my niece's kind of shop restaurant area. She did an amazing job on the inside. It's kind of hard to see because of how dark it is, but look at that. Kind of reminds you of a tea shop or like an oriental shop. It's awesome. Beautiful. I love the mossy carpets. It just gives you a warm vibe. Upstairs, it's in the kitchen area. Nothing too crazy other than missing holes, but that's pretty much it. Garage, that's it as well. But yeah, this is one of my favorite interiors on the realm, believe it or not. So as we go down here, we got our train station. This isn't actually, nothing much has changed with this throughout all the episodes. I have not done the interior, still procrastinating. A few of the people have mined out my tiles apparently, but that's it. The big change here though is Gamer Pro's house. He tore down his house, his old one, and rebuilt this into like a modern kind of wood frame, which doesn't quite fit the Western vibe, but I actually really like the build, so I will not complain about it. Now, the first build on the realm, this is it really hits home. There's Frank Sinatra's My Axolotl's water tank. Nothing too crazy. Nothing much has changed other than I moved everything out of it. Then we got our wheat farm, obviously. Gamer Pro's water tower. And as you can see, we've built a bunch of roads connecting everything. It's awesome. Hugely overpowered, decked out cow farm. Had to build all this because they would start shooting out into Cow Canyon, which this has been dubbed. This is not as full as it normally is, but there's all the cows. That's where they end up. We've even had to build slabs in the back to extend it. Back here, I keep forgetting to put this on the realm tour, but this is like Zeke's first house. This was meant to be his house, which he's pawned off to other people, which now it belongs to Austin. So there you go. And then some of the biggest property damage is Lucas's house back in the Striker era, and it's seen better days. It's been kind of destroyed. Now we'll get to my base, I guess. We got this beauty. As you know, this is my icon for my YouTube channel and my merch. I love this build. It's awesome. We got my piston like storage room where all the walls hide it up and that kind of stuff. My XP farm where it just stores all my XP. But one thing that you guys don't know really is if I go in here, totally waterlog that like I meant to, and put water in this cauldron, it opens up a secret base. No way, right? So if I hit it, well, this is one of my favorite parts, is that when you go down, I guess it's not doing it right now, but just like the weird sudden flashes that you get, it's kind of eerie. And normally it flashes on the wall, but because RTX is feeling glossy today instead of lighting, I guess that's the vibe we're gonna get. Get in here. Ugh, my secret bunker. This is where I store my computer. I love this thing to death. I spent so much time designing it like years ago. Still works to this day, which is something I appreciate. Down here, this is my little secret area, you know. Nothing too much, just hold my armor stand and villagers. That's where I keep them at least. So I will see you when I get back upstairs. Okay, next up, we got our stables and obviously our gold farm. This thing's been here for a very long time. I think this was the second episode that I've done, was like redoing this to the build. And now we've even got like down here, you can't really see it right now, but storage rooms. We got our bee farm over here, which also lots of content on that. 2 episodes of the bee farm, just because we use that much honey. Now the one thing that you guys don't know is over here, my little sugarcane farm. It goes off 7 chunks. Love it to death. Very efficient. Up here is Zeke's first flying machine, which I've taken from like I don't know, like 40 chunks that way, and I've put it over here. Now over here we're getting to illegal land. This is my friend Diego's domain. This is like the black market area, like mining town of the realm. So we got his huge nether wart farm and his quarry. He loves this quarry. Now if this is like where a lot of people die, but as you see, going all the way down. But down here it goes this way, that way, like all of the places you can think of. This has been, he did it all the way down to bedrock with the stone pickaxe. The man's crazy. But as we get over here, it's kind of a little run down. Needs to repair a few things, but this is his first building here. Then we got his watchtower and a few other builds. This is where like the secret storage business is gonna be and all that kind of jazz. Then we got our saloon over here. Honestly, we haven't showcased or done much with this at all. My friend Austin built this, and once again, one of the earliest builds on the realm. Nobody did anything with it. That one's new. Don't know what that is. Probably the twins, but now you guys remember the outpost, right? This is not the outpost anymore. This has changed quite a bit. So we got Zeke's sheep farm over here. It's kind of hidden, but gives them a variety colors of wool. And as you go down here, this is kind of our, this is going to be our capital building, like our design of it. It's going to be way bigger than this, but it's kind of, it gives, it reminds me of like American Native vibes. And that's kind of what we all as a group decided that we wanted it to represent. So that's cool. But I'm just so happy with it. Diego completely filled in all these holes. Kind of crazy. Now, one of the biggest bases that had a bunch of transformations would be Zeke's. He has terraformed this entire thing. Look at this, guys. Holy cow. Just filled it with stone. I'm so proud of this kid. And if you go over here, just there's his nether wart farm. His is actually semi-auto, which is awesome. We got his base and his little bamboo area over here. His farm, and then we got Monsters. Monster, I haven't seen him in a while. Miss him, but yeah, if we go inside, it's kind of how his base looks. Very cool. I like his floor. But next up, I guess, before we head out of town, so to speak, is the Redstone Island. This poor thing has been through so much. I love it. Look at this, guys. Fly up. We got the burnt section where we've had to rebuild. Ah, so many memories. It's huge. Look at this. Multiple chunk-wide farms and all that kind of jazz. If we go inside, this is new since the, like, earlier times, I guess, is the buttons have been placed according to Zeke to prevent mob spawning. I learned that now, but this is my moss and cobblestone farm. Go on here. This is the chicken infested hallways with all the poultry. Um, and yeah, like a 4 or 5 long uh sorting machine sorts thousands of well, not thousands, probably like 50 different items, but they're just huge arrays, I would say. Melon and pumpkin farm, but one of the newest farms over here would have to be this, which is my dripstone farm. Gotta have that drip, right? Oh no. Totally have not been practicing that one at all. Like, actually, not at all. I don't really practice my jokes. I should probably do that. But yeah, as we fall down and fly past the chicken, apparently, we're gonna go to a place that we haven't seen very much of, and that would be Sharon's base. Actually, before we go to Sharon's, I gotta do this. We got our farm over here. This is supposed to be a redstone laboratory whenever I want to finish that. And then we got Gamer Pro's base. This building should look super familiar to a lot of older Minecraft players. So this would be out of the construction handbook, the original one. Not the creative one, but just that one. That's new. Kind of scary, but he's done a little bit to it. Not much interior, but kind of he lives a simple life, let's say that. And his basement's more exciting than his upper floor because it has like a giant how do I want to put this? Lock machine. It's kind of crazy. I love it. He did a great job with it. Pop that down, and let's head back up. We got his Statue of Liberty now that we're back up there. It's pretty cool. I enjoy it. Apparently he's extending the island. I had no idea. Then we got his courthouse. And as you guys have been seeing, like there's this giant cobblestone wall barrier that is all up to Zeke and Diego. They wanted to build the giant wall around the town. But then we have our little, how do I put this, courthouse. And before, actually, I have an old clip. There was a shulker and a bed here, and now it's gone. So kind of sus, ain't gonna lie. But if we fly over here, this is the prototype for the actual wall. Very cool. Let's say you start mining it out, right, like that, and you're just having enough of it. You don't like it. Just going ham on the wall. It starts to repair itself. That's one thing I like about it, but I think somebody broke it. That'll be a project for me later, I guess, because that's normally how the stuff goes. You can't really control that. Now we're gonna go to the base that we haven't seen for a very long time. We need to go see Sharon's old base. That's right, guys. You heard me right. Old base, because she decided to move out. This is the Nether Hub, by the way. Not as lighty and glowy as normal, which is kind of odd. How about just give me a second and I can light your world real quick. Okay, how about that? That's a little better. Here we go. Okay. But Sharon's old base. Yeah, so she moved out. Yeah. She wanted to move to a more remote location about 3,500 blocks out. If that, hopefully that was remote enough for her, apparently. So, going up here, this is where her old portal used to be. I say old, but like, wish she never used it. She's only come to town once. So, that's kind of how that part is. And it's still nighttime. But, if we go over here, this is her old base. And if we take a quick nap here, that way it's day, you guys can see what it actually looked like. It's a lot different. Look at the beautiful sunlight going through. But yeah, this is her old base. Believe it or not, this is her old base. Kind of crazy. She didn't take much with her. She lived simply. Let's put it that way. I don't know what these maps are. It's kind of intriguing me. That's the map of the area. Okay. But yeah, her new base is super far away. When I mean super far away, I mean like almost too far to go. Um, yeah. So it's gonna be, I think, 2,500, 900. So I will see you when I get there. Okay, guys, we're here. This is Sharon's new base. As you guys have saw, the little flight patterns and all that kind of jazz. This is where they live now. So they live humble, very humble. Nothing too crazy. They don't like living near society, but that's okay. We got the makings of a new tree. They're not on as much as they used to be. This is Sharon's, our beastly moon, and JoJo's base. This is where they camp out. Now they have neighbors, which is Karma. She's over here, and she's actually been on doing some kind of stuff. Apparently, she's building a little fortress, which is kind of cool. Uh, and she got like lapis and I don't know. She has armor. I did not know that, and good for her. You know, apparently they have a secret base too. I have no idea where that's at, but something cool to mention, right? Is that they do. Well, they have a cave mine shaft there, but the main thing is there's a few people that we have no idea where they're actually camping, and that would be, I guess, Anthony. We still don't know where he actually was camping out whenever he did join, which was a long while ago. Um, but other than that, pretty much it. There's no secret bases. No, there's less members now. Obviously, Strike on Striker happened, and he's gone. He won't be joining the realm again, and stuff like that. So I'm gonna go back to the base here and see. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video and to get to see how time flies on the realm. A lot of crazy stuff has happened, new builds and new things popping up. Skip my shop, but you guys have seen a lot of that throughout all the streams and all that. Nothing new there, just other than a pretty view. I hope you guys did enjoy. Please leave a like and subscribe, and if you did enjoy, share it. Like, make other people happy, make other people's day. And I hope you have a great Christmas season. Goodbye.